It's no secret that being a Republican in Washington is challenging, but with your support for our principles and our candidates, we will help reshape the future of our state, and this is the year to do it. I'm State Senator Phil Fortunato from the 31st Legislative District, the last remaining Republican senator in King County, and I'm running to be the next governor of Washington State in this crowded field. I'm the only candidate with the experience, temperament, and record that can defeat Jay Inslee. Voters in the 31st Legislative District, which includes parts of King and Pierce County, have trusted me to stand up for them with common sense solutions to the problems facing our state. In 2018, a year when other Republican candidates lost, I gained 2 points and won re-election to the Senate with almost 60%. Since then, I've been the only candidate to protect your Second Amendment rights, fight for taxpayers, and put forward solutions to our state's transportation problems, housing and homelessness crisis, and ending the dangerous sanctuary state policy. While other candidates were out raising money and campaigning during the session, I was casting votes for Republican principles in the state Senate. Our state is at a crossroads. We have rampant homelessness fueled by mental illness and addiction, out of control spending, a lack of adequate funding for transportation, the human tragedy of the opioid crisis, and now COVID-19. The person you elect as governor will face an $8 billion shortfall. This is not the time for on-the-job training. I am the only candidate with executive, private sector, and legislative experience. I have an in-depth knowledge of the budgetary issues and the effects cuts will have on education and the most vulnerable, especially veterans, seniors, and the disabled. I want to put taxpayers first, restructure state spending, reduce regulations and the size of state government. We can avoid massive tax increases or cuts to critical services that affect those most in need. I fought against the kindergarten sex ed bill, opposed needless tax increases that grow government, and I voted against the policies that hurt your family. You don't have to ask me what I'm going to do. You can see what I have already done. Check my voting record, see the bills that I've sponsored that address the problems that we face, like homelessness, public safety, mental health. Prosecutors talk about homeless crime like it's not real crime. We hear reports constantly of homeless criminals being arrested 25, 30, 40 times. We must remove these criminal homeless off the street by removing the prosecutor's discretion. If they are criminals, they need to be incarcerated with treatment. The remaining homeless on the street can be provided a safe shelter with a commitment to enter drug and alcohol treatment. 4 years ago, the incumbent repeatedly promised not to raise taxes. That turned out not to be true. And this year, we got an additional $25 billion in new taxes. The response to COVID-19 has caused untold economic and social devastation to families and small businesses around the state. As your next governor, I will be fair and transparent. We must bring our state together. It's like we have two separate states with an urban-centric approach of governing, which ignores the needs of rural Washington and our diverse economy. The rural agricultural interests of our state constantly take a backseat to the west side, and that is not good for the state as a whole. This election, we need a candidate that can take on Inslee without having to spend most of their time to responding to their baggage instead of attacking, and set our state on the right path from day one, and I am the candidate to do that. I've been recognized by numerous organizations, earning distinction as Friend of the Farm Bureau, Pro-Life Hero Award, Senator of the Year with Citizens Alliance for Property Rights, NRA endorsement in my last 3 elections, the Champion of Housing Award from Builders, and Conservative Achievement Award from the American Conservative Union for my voting record in the Senate. With a message of accountability through restructuring state government and spending, reducing regulations and the size of state government, and ensuring that your rights are protected, we can retake the governor's mansion this fall. Check out my comprehensive plan I call the Blueprint of Washington. It refocused state government to put people back in charge, not special interests. Visit my webpage, philforgov.org, to learn more. I'm State Senator Phil Fortunato. I want to be your governor, and I would appreciate your vote. Thank you.